This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is just about 6:53. Time to get you ready for your Thursday here in the Morning Sprint.
At least 36 people are dead as catastrophic wildfires rage across Hawaii's Big Island and Maui. Sydney Charles has the latest details.
Allison Martinez has details on you can help some local kids have a fun day before the end of the summer.
But let's get right to Mark telling us about warmer temps heading our way.
Yeah, we're starting off with, again, mild, if not cool temperatures. 57 to Spokane, 59 to Coeur d'Alene. Sunshine everywhere. It's going to be a great day. Highs today are going to be in the low 80s for our area. We're going to have temperatures in the upper 70s, again, into parts of St. Mary's, Pullman, and we're going to see mid 80s into Moses Lake. Our day today sets up like this. By 10 o'clock, 69. We're into the 70s for the early afternoon, and we're in 81 for our high today through dinner time.
Well, a crash on I-90 killed one person and hurt 8 others near Moses Lake. Washington State Patrol says the crash happened around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. 2 cars were traveling east on I-90 when one tried to pass the other in the median, then came back into the lane and hit the second car, causing it to break through the barrier into the westbound lane and strike an oncoming vehicle. At least one person is dead.
A man accused of shooting his mother and stepfather Tuesday in South Spokane County made his first court appearance. Charlie Berkland is facing 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder. According to court documents, he began arguing with his mother and eventually pulled a handgun on her and his stepfather. As they turned to run, deputies say he shot them both. They were taken to a hospital with serious injuries. They are expected to recover.
Fentanyl is changing the way paramedics and first responders treat drug overdoses here in Spokane. They say while meth and heroin used to be the main causes of an overdose, fentanyl is now the clear majority. Paramedics say they respond to an average of 4 to 5 fentanyl calls per shift and say that makes up about a quarter of the calls they respond to downtown. But they also say these calls happen throughout the city. Paramedics say more needs to be done to stop people from repeatedly overdosing on this drug. You can read more about what those paramedics say they deal with across Spokane on KXLY.com.
Fast-moving wildfires are burning across Hawaii's Big Island and Maui, destroying homes and historic buildings, including the popular Maui tourist destination, Lahaina Town. Right now, U.S. military helicopters are supporting search and rescue efforts on the Hawaiian island of Maui. At least 36 people are dead, and more than 271 structures have been impacted in the tourist hub of Lahaina. According to PowerOutage.us, over 10,000 customers still in the dark right now, and the very latest on these wildfires is coming up next on Good Morning America.
The hunt is on for the person or people starting wildfires in Spokane. Several fires broke out around the West Hills, causing people to evacuate last week. Written notes with threats to burn down Spokane were found downtown right before those fires started. Almost a week later, more suspicious fires popped up in the same area. The Spokane Fire Department is unsure if there's a connection from last week, but all of the fires were in the same general area. If you have any information related to the suspicious fires, you're asked to call Spokane Fire's Special Investigations Unit.
The fire danger was raised to very high due to high temperatures and low precipitation in North Idaho. Level 2 fire restrictions were implemented in all 5 Idaho Panhandle counties as a safety precaution. A fire information officer with Panhandle National Forest said some of the most dangerous fires are human caused. That's because they are often in locations near people and homes. Some tenants at a Coeur d'Alene RV park were aware of the restrictions and said they're being cautious. The manager there said he was making all of his tenants aware of the new rules. You can find a list of those restrictions right now on KXLY.com.
This morning, I'm live at the Northeast Youth Center previewing their annual lemonade stand happening tomorrow. This event will kick off at 9 a.m. and last throughout the afternoon, just right across the street from the Northeast Youth Center. All money that is raised by this lemonade stand will go towards funding a huge summer adventure for these kids. More information can be found on our website, KXLY.com. Reporting in Spokane, Allison Martinez for News Now.
Housing costs are a major burden on many families right now. Spokane's housing organization, Take Up the Cause, is now trying to help some low-income families with a new affordable apartment complex in West Spokane. A total of 58 units are all dedicated to low-income families with children and people who were experiencing homelessness. Take Up the Cause Executive Director Chauncey Jones says this housing is a gateway for low-income families to keep moving forward. 9 people have moved in the complex so far, and there are still units available for those who qualify. qualify. You can find more information on this on our website at KXLY.com. All right, we'll get a final check of the weather with Mark Peterson as we heat up heading in towards our weekend. That's coming up next.